Malcolm back again, and today I am 5 months on T. So this video is pretty much going to be going over the changes that I've noticed over the last week, as well as the little things that I've noticed physically, emotionally. So let's get right into it. So first, my voice has dropped more. And I would say that my voice has dropped more in the last month. In my life update, I posted that, I stated that I went from 0.5 mLs to 0.75 mLs, and in the last week my voice has dropped so much, as well as my facial hair has changed. And I say that because the entire time my left side was coming in super thick, but then the right side was like coming in patchy. So now they're kind of even when they're coming in. What else have I noticed? A big thing that I've noticed, my chest has gotten smaller, and I'm sure that that's probably because, one, I'm binding every day, and then on top of that, fat redistribution. But my chest has gone from like a D to like a C. Like, that makes me happy. So physically, that's about it. More hair, deeper voice, and a smaller chest. Other than that, on the emotional side, I have become way more outspoken. And I feel as though I'm more outspoken because I'm more comfortable with myself. And when you're comfortable with yourself, you tend to speak up for yourself more. Or you tend to be more direct with people. And that's what's happening. Like, in my profession, I'm sure that it's a good thing that I'm being more direct with people. But then outside of work, people are taking offense to it. Because typically people would say something smart and I would just be like, okay. But now it's kind of like, no, you're not going to keep doing that. So that's the thing. But that's pretty much it. Like, emotional, I still, like, when I get frustrated, it still takes me a while to calm down, but I'm not really like going Incredible Hulk or on anybody or anything. And I know that that's like a stigma that we have as trans guys, that we get on testosterone and we start raging, but that's not really what I'm doing at all. If anything, it's more like I'm more outspoken. Like, I'm not going to let you test me too many times, and people do like to test you. So that's the thing. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Like, it hasn't been too many changes, and it hasn't really been like anything new. It's just been more so the changes that I had are more defined now. Of course, my jawline is still changing, which is noticeable. It feels like my teeth are shifting. Like, I have bitten my cheeks so many times, but I guess that comes with the territory. So, on a different note, my name change is still happening. In the newspaper, I called myself being cheap, and I went to a newspaper that was not as, it's a free newspaper in the county, but not as many people read it. So I figured, alright, if I go here, then it's not going to be seen as much. And on top of it not being seen as much, it's costing me like $15 to $20 less. And I should have just paid the extra $20 and got it put in the other newspaper, because they don't even know how to. It's not that they don't know, it's like they're telling me one thing and the courthouse is telling me one thing, and all I need is an affidavit to go from the newspaper to the courthouse, and they're telling me that all I need to do is take them the newspaper, and the courthouse is saying no, they need to send it to me. So it's a lot of confusion because I decided to be cheap. So you get what you pay for. So that's happening. My insurance, which I'm going to do a whole video on this because it pissed me off, and I feel as though we need to definitely make sure that we're doing our due diligence. But my insurance is not covering anything whatsoever. So I have to wait, and we are trying to find a way to at least get a hysterectomy done by the end of 2016. But I highly doubt that that will happen because it's just no bueno. It's no good at all. Like, they just, I don't know. But we'll talk about that later. So, that's the thing. And that's pretty much it. But, go ahead and drop me a comment down below. Let me know pretty much what you experienced if you're already on T. What you experienced at 5 months. As well as if you're not on T, what you look forward to once you hit 5 months. Just remember, like, not everybody's changes are going to be the same. And I know I say a lot of times I feel as though my transition is not relatable to other guys' transition because of the fact that I already had a higher level of testosterone prior to T. I already had facial hair prior to T. So I feel as though a lot of times I'm not relatable when it comes to certain things or certain milestones because I had already met those milestones prior to. But go ahead and drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys look forward to. So, like, comment, and subscribe. And you know what I say? Stay true to you. I'm out.